So you can see on my computer, this is a data set. I have already entered all the values. So you could see on the row side, there is number, student IDs, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the students. And then on the column side, you see there are two variables. So one is grade 9 stress, and the second variable is grade 10 stress. So grade 9 stress is the stress that I measured among the students in grade 9, and grade 10 student stress level. So for student 1, you could see here the score is for ninth grader it is 6, for 10th grader it's 3. So you see the scores of the students, their stress level. So there are two columns, and now we will calculate mean, median, and mode of the scores. Okay, so let's say I want to know what is the median, what is the average or mean score of grade 10 students. So, and you could see here how many students we got. We got 30 students data set here total. Okay, so let's begin. So to calculate median, there are two ways. One is a very easy way if you want to know, is you simply just select the whole range of the data. So starting from first student to all the student, you see I selected. And at the bottom, if you go here, you said average 6.2266. Can you see that at the bottom where my cursor is? The total number count is 30. The sum is 188. And if you remember the formula 188, which is the sum divided by total number of student, that will come to 6.266. So that's, I think, the easiest way to do that. You simply select the values, and it will tell you at the bottom of the screen what is the mean score, what is the average score. Let's do the same for grade 9 scores. So grade 9, I select the whole range of the scores, and then I look at the bottom of the screen, and you can see the average shows 7. The count is 30, and the sum is 210. So 210 divided by 30 is going to give you 7. So this is an easy way to find an average in Excel. But let me show you the formula, how to use a formula. Let's say you have a very large data set. So in that case, using a formula makes your job easier. So what you do, you select a cell. You can directly write the formula, but remembering formulas sometimes is difficult. The formula is equal to average, and then in bracket you write the range of the values. But it's not easy to remember all the formulas. So let me show you how it works. So you see this on the top button, home, insert, page layout, formula. So we'll go to the tab formulas, and if you see all these formulas are here, so we'll go to this last tab which says more functions, and if you hit more functions, it will take you to statistics. Now in statistics, if you see at the top one which says average, so this is what we are going to use. So we click average, and you see here the formula comes up. Fx is equal to average, and then you have a bracket. I will enter the range within the bracket. So you see I click here, and then you go up and select all the values that you want to calculate. Okay, so I selected all the values, and you can see in this bar is equal to average in bracket C2, and then up to C31, and then you click your mouse after this bracket, and then you hit enter, and then you have the value. Let me cross this first. Okay, so you got the value 6.266. Remember, we got the same value. So this is how you can use the formula to calculate mean or average of any data point. If I have to do the same, let's say for this row, the 9th grade students stress average or mean score, do the same thing. So first of all, you select a cell, then go to formulas, and then go to more functions. You hit there and you select statistics. Once you go to statistics, you have the first one, which is second one, which is average. You hit that and then you get the formula here. Now all you need to do is select the values within the bracket. So you see, I put my cursor in the middle and then let me select the values. So I selected the values here. And you see B2 to B31, and you put your cursor outside this bracket. So you see my cursor is now outside the bracket here, and then you hit enter and you get the value. So the average or mean score of 9th grade students stress level score is 7. So this is quite easy. You could see, like, you can use the first type, first method I showed you to use. Select the range, and at the bottom you get the scores here at the bottom, or you can use the formula. You go to formulas, go to more functions, and select average, and that's how you calculate mean score. So that was how you calculate mean. Now let's say I want to calculate median of the same data set. So let's say I want to know the median score of 10th grade students' stress level. So remember, what is median? Median is understanding what are the midpoint of the data. So you see the data 3, 10, 4, 9, 2, 10. I want to know what is the midpoint of the data. So that's what median is, and to calculate that, we'll use the formula. You can directly write the formula, but here we are going to calculate it by using the formula already given. So same practice. You go to formulas and then go to more functions. You select that, and then you have statistics. Now I will go to median. So let me go to median. You see median here. So I will select median, but before I do that, I need to select a cell. It's already selected. So the cell is selected here, so I just hit median. And you see the median is written here, but also on the top, this is where the formula comes up. You say fx is equal to median, that, and then you get the bracket in the middle. Again, we'll do the same thing. We'll enter the values, like the range. So I'll select all these values for which I want to calculate median. And you see it comes here, median C2 to C31. And then I click outside this bracket. And now you see that. Now once you hit outside the bracket here, then you hit enter. And as you hit enter, you get your score. So what you get here is 6.5 is the median score. Let's say I want to calculate the median for the 9th grade scores. So to get that, let me start the same formula. You select a cell, and then you go to functions, statistic, and now go to median. I select median, and as you select it, you can get the formula here. Oh, sorry, I forgot to deselect the previous, so it's not going to happen. So let me first remove this and then start the process again. So let me do for this one, or maybe I can select a cell here. I mean, you can do it at the bottom, it will auto select, I guess. So let's do it. So I want to select median. I select a cell here, then go to more functions, statistics, and then median. And you get the formula here. Now you see, that's interesting. So as you put it at the same under the same column, it already does that, and then you hit enter, and you get the value 7. So 7 is what the median of this score. Okay, so use the formula how I described to you. You go to the more functions, use median, and it will give you median. Now let's do for mode. Okay, so to calculate mode, let's go to same process. First of all, I select a cell. Let's say I selected a cell anywhere. Then I go to the formulas, more functions. Now this time I will select mode. And remember what mode is. Mode is a data point which has the highest number of frequency. That is your mode. Now if you go to the mode, you see there are two things coming up: mode MULT and mode SNGL. So we select mode SNGL here. That's what you select. And as you select, you get the value here, the formula here, mode is equal to mode.sngl, and then you get the bracket. Now in the bracket, you want to select all the values here. And you got all the values. Now I put my cursor outside the bracket and hit enter. You see, we got the value 10. Now 10 is the mode. If you look at the data, you can like visually inspecting the data, you can see the 10 is 10. You got 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, 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 here. So 10 is the maximum number of time appearing in this data point set, and that's why the mode is 10. Let's do the same for the other 9th grade scores, and let's do the same process. So first thing is you go to the form, you select a cell, which I already did, and then you go to more functions, statistical, and then go to mode. Okay, MODE, mode, and you select SNGL, mode.SNGL, and then you get the formula here. And you take your cursor and fill the values within the bracket, and let's select all the values, the range. This is for 9th graders, and see, you got everything. So you put your cursor outside the bracket and hit enter, and you get the value 7. So 7 is the mode for 9th grade stress scores, and visually inspecting the data, you can see 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. So 7 is appearing maximum number of time in the data set, and that's why the mode is 7 here. So this is how you calculate mean, median, and mode in Excel. Thank you very much. I hope this explanation helped you understand what these three methods of calculating central tendencies are, and how to use that in Excel to calculate median, mode, and mean. Thank you very much. I'll see you in another video talking about another statistical analysis. Have a good day.